Good morning, welcome to SJP. We're a few hours away from our 1 o'clock kick-off against Colchester here at a sold-out St James Park. We cannot wait for this great occasion. It should surely be this afternoon. And it's time for a pitch update with everyone's favourite groundsman, Chaz. Chaz, how are we doing today? Lovely day, sun's out. It should be a nice day.
Great. I think this is... I can't remember a sold-out league game since I've been here, to be fair. Always had a few seats around. Certainly not had the interest. Not that there's anything to do with groundsmanship, but I am quite excited. Everyone's going to be. All the seats will be full, and I think they call it a premium product when you have a sellout. A premium product, apparently.
And we've certainly got a premium pitch. So instead of 5,500 looking at it, there's going to be almost 8,000 looking at it today.
Yeah, it's come up quite nice. Early start. Obviously, everything moves forward 2 hours. Then yesterday we decided we'd cut it a bit shorter. Again today we've been getting the cut down a bit from its winter coat. So it's got its summer coat on now. So we knew we were going to take a bit more grass off, and boys are just loading the grass into the back of the truck, and there was probably a 3-man lift for one of them bags because most of it was water because there was a heavy dew and it was a little bit overcast here this morning. Sun's coming out now, so it's beautiful. Just about to do the white lining. And been up a few hours, which is why I got sleepy dust in my eyes. And everything's looking nice. We came in the extra half an hour earlier, 6:30, to just give us an easier day, really, because otherwise you're rushing around like a lunatic, and we ain't young, certainly Pat and I, and we don't do rushing for nobody.
You're only as old as you feel, Chaz. Now, when I started this job, here's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Talk to me about meadow grass.
Okay, so one thing everyone will see, especially from up high, is a slightly mottled effect on the turf. And the really green stuff, which looks unbelievable, even though I say it myself, is the grass that we do want, which is the dwarf perennial ryegrass. And then the little stuff that's a little bit lighter in colour, a little bit duller, very much lighter green, mottled effect, is the annual meadowgrass, which every stud mark, every heel mark, every mark in the pitch, it blows in with the wind. There's nothing you can do about it. It blows in through the season. It'll grow anywhere, anytime. It's probably one of the most successful plants that the great Lord ever created, because it will literally grow anywhere. And over a season, depending on how your season goes, you get the meadowgrass in this thing in the ground. It's shallow rooting. It pulls out, as soon as a stud goes on it, it just pulls out, and it's got no roots. It's fantastically efficient at nicking all the fertilizer, nicking all the water. It's an invasive plant. It's basically a weed. So at the end of the season, although it looks reasonable at the moment, as soon as I know when the season's going to end, the week before that, I will spray it off with a total herbicide control, which will kill everything on the surface. Once it's died, gone brown, we've just done it at the Cat and Fiddle. Once it goes brown, we'll shave it off, and we'll put a load of sand on, load of seed on, and regrow. So the new carpet, so it'd be like having a new carpet. It'd be like taking the carpet out of your old house because it's got a few stains on it and it's been damaged and it's got, the dog scratched it and everything. And then we'll be putting a new carpet in for the start of next season. So that's the mottled effect. If you will see it if you have a look for it. It's not that difficult to see, especially from high. So everyone will think I'm completely mad, which I probably am. But it goes to say that if we left it, if we didn't do anything about it, there's probably about 10% of its meadowgrass now out there. That would probably be nearer 40% by the end of next season if we didn't deal with it, because it's so invasive it will just take over the whole area. So that's really, you've now fallen asleep. So
no, it's interesting. I think to the untrained eye, we all talk about how good the pitch looks, but there you go, Chaz isn't quite happy with it. The important subject then, food today?
Food today was my favourite, which is bacon, lettuce and tomato baguette with extra bacon. So, we done that. But then when we finished that, we realised we had some extra bacon left over. So we're going to nip up the shop in a minute and do some lorry driver's bacon sandwiches, which is 2 slabs of bread, bacon in the middle, lashings of butter, So that'll be because it's obviously a weird situation for us today because our time clock's 2.5 hours out of kilter. So I'm sure we're going to need some food at some point in the next couple hours when we finish everything. So that's kind of where we are. We actually had some Genoa cake in the tin already. Mark was so hungry when he went to get the food at 7 this morning. He came back with more Genoa cake, so there's plenty of Genoa cake to go round.
And I almost forgot to ask, how was your birthday? Your 21st, was it?
21st, yeah, multiplied by a few. Lovely birthday. Did some drainage with chain trencher out the Cat and Fiddle, some areas to make improvements for the academy pitches. We spend a lot. We invest a lot on the main pitches, the senior pitches, the first team pitches, and the academy aren't the full relation, but the nature of the business is we've only got so much money. But we're lucky enough. The contractor's lent us his little chain trencher, which goes on the back of our tractor, and we're basically draining isolated areas which we know are wet in the winter in the bid to improving the amount of time the academy can play on their pitches. And something we'd like to spend more money on them. We'd like to have them up to the standard of the first team pitches, but realistically that's just not affordable in our situation at the moment. So but I have big plans for that place, and everyone will be hiding when I turn up with this is what I'd like to do here. But that's kind of my job really. So look to improve everything at every level all the time, and keep asking, can I have for the pitches? And that's kind of what I do. So that's me.
Well, good luck. Chaz, thank you so much. We'll let you crack on with the lines and everything else you've got to do, and before you go and have some more lunch, have your lunch. And it's set to be a good occasion. Hope you enjoy it as much as we all hope we will, and we'll chat to you soon.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great day, and boys are waiting for me on the white line now, so I better shoot off. Yeah.